Hi Aries, welcome to your May reading. I am slowly but surely coming back from my hiatus. Those of you who are new here, hi, hello, and welcome, by the way. My name is Victoria from VXPRADA. Yeah, I'm slowly coming out of my hiatus. I don't have my website up and running yet, but I will be doing that soon, so keep an eye out for when I reopen. I'm slowly reopening personal readings. Slots will be very, very limited when it comes to interactive sit-down readings, but I will be reopening for sure for like emailed readings, so voice, audio readings, email typed readings, things of the sort. But we just had a full moon in your 8th house. Okay, we just had a moon in Scorpio, which is also a sign that is ruled by Mars, which is your planetary ruler. So yes, in derivative astrology, that would be your 8th house, which is the house of sex, death, and transformation. And so my question to you is, what elements of your own internal knowing, what elements of intimacy are resurging for you at this time, which are most likely propelling you forwards, propelling you into a space of transition, transformation, and resilience? What new era are you stepping into, not just physically, but also psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually? Those are the questions that we're kind of thinking about at this time. So let's get into it without further ado. I just want to see overall vibe, overall energy for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements that are watching. Please give this reading a thumbs up. I always say this is like the best way to show me that you guys are tuning in, that you guys care about what I do. This is essentially a free reading that I am providing you. So if you are thankful of my time and energy, if you do want to see more of these, please subscribe, turn on your bell, post notifications. I'm getting back into filming. And those of you on Patreon, shout out to my Patreon. I will be filming your next 7-day readings today, so keep an eye out for that. Link in the description box below for Patreon. Okay, so let's look at overall vibe, overall energy surrounding the Aries placements at this time, please, Spirit. Oh, okay. Well, first and foremost, we have the Hierophant card. Let me see. So there's definitely an emphasis here on structure, routine, building something long-lasting. A lot of you, I feel like you haven't been really feeling as though people are on your team. A lot of you, sorry, I have to moisturize my hands. A lot of you with the 3 of Pentacles in the reversal have not been asking for help. This is kind of something that isn't shocking for Aries placements. Aries is the baby of the zodiac. It's the very first sign out of the 12 the 12 zodiac signs. It's not one to ask for and accept support from others. Aries is the go-getter. Aries is the cardinal initiator. Aries is not someone that is going to stop and think, how can I incorporate other people in this? How can I maximize the potential of the people around me in order to make something happen? Of course, it really depends on the other placements, the other aspects that you have in your chart, but generally when it comes to Aries, you guys like to do things on your own. You don't like to wait on anyone or anything, so nothing can stand in your way, and sometimes other people kind of feel like they're standing in your way. So that's why we are seeing emphasis here on you maybe benefiting from leaning on support from people around you, loved ones, but also like professionals around you, maybe booking a meeting with an advisor. I don't know if it's a financial advisor, I don't know if it's a realtor, businessman, businesswoman, people, or someone or some kind of organization is able to provide you with, support and clarity that you are deserving of. So that is one thing that you are guided to consider. Now, when we think about Scorpio energy, we think of the 8th house, okay, specifically, for you, Aries, like I said, in derivative astrology, this full moon will be happening in your 8th house. So this is especially true for the Aries rising, but any Aries placements, if you're watching now, okay, the 8th house does also pertain to other people's money, right? It can pertain to things like, what is that word that I'm thinking about? Like someone's will, right? Other people's money, okay? So I do feel so there could be emphasis here on ways for us to manage our possessions, ways to manage our financial situation. So maybe this is the collaboration that we're guided to like tap into. Maybe we're guided to ask for help or insight regarding some kind of financial institution, something of the sorts. Okay, we have the Hyphen card, which again speaks of institutions. It does speak of traditions, traditional values, traditional ways of doing things. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Wands. I feel as though a lot of you are being inspired by something traditional and you're kind of putting your own twist to it. So again, this could pertain to, we could be speaking about the context of what you do for a living. It could be in the context of what you are studying, what you are in school for, but it could also be the way that you choose to relate to other people on a romantic sense, on a romantic sense, a platonic sense, or even again work related. So it feels as though there's certain shifts taking place, Aries, when it comes to your lifestyle, but it feels as though you are very much taking from, the practicality of it all. It feels as though, again, you're not letting go of certain like old school traditional principles, either principles that society has kind of imposed on you, religion may have imposed on you, culture may have imposed on you, or there's something that you are sticking to deep down. There's a part of yourself that you're not giving up on. But again, it feels as though you're like implementing newness to this still. So this is, again, just speaking to the overall energy. But the message here, Aries, is that you can't do it all by yourself. You're trying to do it all by yourself. You may not be really trusting people around you or tapping into, again, the potential of the resources that are at your fingertips, that are at your disposal, and the people also. Okay, last little reminder on this, Aries: your angels, your guides, your ancestors, both known and unknown, they are utilizing the people around you in your life, even the strangers that you walk past every day or drive past every day. They're utilizing these people. They're placing them in your life for a reason. So this is kind of just more elaboration on why you're not meant to be doing everything on your own all the time. Okay, you got the Lover's card. There's a partnership here. This partnership does not have to only be in the romantic sense, though it could, but this could speak about, again, some kind of business partnership, some kind of support coming through. You are not alone. That's really the vibe I'm hearing here. I'm not going to sing you the song. But yes, Aries, there's something here about commitment, an agreement. Okay, you are in agreement with someone. Some kind of compromise may be needed here in order for both parties to come together, maybe sign some paperwork, but there's something here that could be sorry, I can't even speak. There's something here that could be mutually beneficial to us and another person, and this of course could be a partner, a business partner, but also a relationship. Okay, those of you who are single, Aries, you could very well be meeting someone through your friends, through co-workers, through mutual people. Okay, so this is another reason to text your friends back, to hang out with them, to socialize a little bit, to lean on them, to attend certain events, specifically group events. Like, please attend those. It's a great time to learn new things, to learn from people around you. It's a great time for you to be asking questions, it's a great time to be inquisitive in some way, shape, or form. All of these things will reflect back to you. They will all benefit you. They will all pour into you. Okay, the Lover's card is such a beautiful indication that you are feeling supported, you are feeling loved, you are feeling respected. I just see a lot of you feeling very content with the life that you live. I also feel as though there's this like romantic undertone here, Aries, of us romanticizing the life that we live. So whether it's our living situation, our career situation, our friendships, our relationships, we are feeling good overall, and I love that for you. But yes, the Knight of Wands does speak of newness, inspiration, physical energy. This is you. You are the Knight of Wands, okay? That fire sign energy. Bottom deck, we have the High Priestess. So not only is it a very pivotal moment in your life as far as the structure that you have, okay? As far as the foundations that are in your life, like material foundations, but also, foundations regarding your interpersonal relationships, your one-on-one relationships. But I'm also seeing this emphasis here on spirituality. I'm seeing emphasis here on spiritual hygiene. I'm seeing emphasis here on your own philosophy of doing things. I'm seeing emphasis here on prayers, affirmations, emphasis essentially on spiritual growth. Okay, we're thinking about the 8th house, which is Scorpio, the water sign, right? So water signs are kind of like seekers. Water signs feel their way through life. They reflect the emotions of other people. They are in tune with the underworld. They are in tune with the unseen, specifically Scorpio, because Scorpio does rule the element of death and rebirth and transformation. So, of course, this cannot go without speaking of the soul, the spirit itself. So, again, there's a spiritual element here. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are experiencing certain epiphanies, or you are feeling even more curious or interested in the occult. Maybe you're thinking about, getting a reading. You're thinking about tarot cards, reconnecting with cards or crystals that you may have. There's something here piquing your interest in regards to maybe the afterlife. Like I said, the occult, things that aren't really spoken about. Okay, so there's this kind of like this unspoken energy or this unspoken truth that you may be paying closer attention to around this time. Things that have been maybe at the back of your mind, or they just really been deep in a subconscious level. Okay, again, at the back of your mind, I'm really getting this. There's something here about some kind of like spiritual awakening that a lot of you are undergoing in your own different, unique ways. So I love this. Also, it's a great time to speak to the elders in your family, speak to the elders in your community, seek spiritual guidance from the communities in which you resonate with. Okay, it's a great time for, again, awakening, expansion. It's a great time to be reading, okay, learning new things, especially if it pertains to spirituality, philosophy, meditation, things of the sort. Okay, but I love this for you. A lot of you could also find yourself communicating with ancestors a lot easier. I'm getting a lot of you are having specific downloads that are coming from other worlds is what I'm getting. Okay, I'm really getting that. Like, sorry, my nose gets itchy when I do readings, and I always tell you guys this, so I do apologize that I have to scratch my nose. But yes, Aries, it's a beautiful thing. Go with the flow. Okay, we have the Magician card. Yeah, okay, the Magician card again. This speaks to affirmations, prayers, okay, bringing things to life, specifically when it comes to what we are saying. Okay, so this is especially true if you're an Aries that has, Taurus placements. Taurus rules the throat. Okay, that's why people with Taurus placements have very beautiful voices. They could be singers especially, okay, but you can truly manifest right now by speaking things into existence. That's why we really want to watch our words right now, especially as we are transitioning into a newer reality. Essentially, right now you are giving birth to a brand new self, right? Because when we think about rebirth, we're thinking about the death and then the birthing process. So you're giving birth to your new self right now, okay? Words hold so much weight, so be mindful of the words that you give power to, okay? Write down your affirmations in vivid details, but speak them also into existence. Meditate on what it is you truly want. High Priestess. You are the High Priestess also. Like, that's also kind of what I'm getting. Like, you are aligning yourself with that kind of spiritual wisdom, okay? And then we also have the Six of Wands in the reversal. I feel so we're getting rid of things that no longer serve us. What I'm really feeling is the sense of like weight lifted off our shoulders. These sacrifices that we have made thus far are now paying off. We are no longer in the position of needing to continuously sacrifice and give ourselves. It's like we have reached this point of like culmination. There's just nothing else. Like, I'm just seeing a lot of you shedding old skin. It's making me think of a snake, a serpent that is shedding old skin and now is becoming anew. So that to me is what the Six of Wands reverse. I feel so it's speaking to hardships of the past that we are moving on from, guilt from the past that we are now releasing, learning from past situations, past relationships, welcoming peace of mind, welcoming harmony, welcoming balance, moving forwards. I think a lot of us are having are welcoming and experiencing a stronger sense of self moving forwards. Okay, so I really do like this for you. I feel as though there could be some friction regarding like friendships or coworkers with that Three of Pentacles in the reversal. It makes me feel like some of you are like having trust issues, or you're kind of staying away from certain people. But that's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's look into your love life real quick. They did mention, the Lovers card. So let me quickly look into love. But those of you over on Patreon in my Lovers tier, I got you guys with a full in-depth reading. So if you'd like to join us on Patreon, link is in the description box below. That's where you get early access to all my YouTube content and free exclusive monthly and weekly readings. So check me out. But let's look at love real quick for Aries. We have Venus now in Taurus, I believe. I haven't checked like charts lately in so long. I've just been like living my life. But let's see, what do we have for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Aries in love this May. I can't believe it's already May, but doesn't it feel like renewal? Like the flowers are blooming. It's just a reminder that you can bloom again, all right? Okay, yeah, I'm really getting something here about distance. Things, if you feel like things have been moving slowly in your love life, whether you are dealing with someone right now or you are not, know that all of this is intentional. You're meant to really reflect on things right now and then be upon, you know, reflecting on your true thoughts and feelings about someone or about love. This is all meant to like help you figure out how you want to invest your time and energy moving forwards. I'm really getting that. Some of you may be at a distance from a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces specifically, but there's also mention here of earth sign energy, which is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So those are the two elements that are coming up the most. But for some reason, Aries, I feel as though this kind of reflects your energy, even though you are a fire sign. Again, I feel so there's emphasis here on our own internal guidance. There's emphasis here on us churning within for a moment. There's slowness. Something is not developing as quickly as usual. Again, regarding love, regarding a specific connection possibly, but this is all meant to reflect something back to you. There's a message here that you're meant to be diving into deeply, diving into more. Does that make sense? There's something here that's calling for you to pay attention to, and it's all going to be helping you with your focus and your intention moving forward. Does that make sense? I also feel like for the most part, you could be dealing with someone new, or there's someone new that's around the corner. This is going to be a slow build relationship, a slow build connection. Please allow it to do its thing. Okay, Aries? Don't be pressing this person. Don't be forcing things. You're very eager and you're very much a passionate person, but something here tells me that we're meant to like slow things down. We're meant to go with the flow of things, and the flow will likely feel a little slower than you are anticipating or that you would like. This is all intentional. This is how things should be. So do not force an outcome. Okay? Five of Cups. Someone is still healing. So it could be you or this water sign that you're experiencing. Okay? Someone could still be healing from the past. This is also why we should be taking things slow. So this person could be healing from personal things. It could be healing from, childhood things, something from a previous relationship, a recent relationship. These are all reasons as to why we shouldn't be rushing into anything or pressing a certain matter. If you're in a long-term relationship right now, time apart from your partner may be on the horizon. I'm kind of getting that for just a small few of you. It's not speaking to that directly in the cards, but it does speak about taking a step back to kind of reassess certain things and just check in with our own mind, body, and spirit first. We have the Temperance card, and then the Two of Swords. You may have a decision to make by the end of the month. You may start to kind of wonder something, and a decision might be required from you or from your partner or from the two of you at the end of things. Because I'm really seeing right now, Aries, either you or your person or the two of you, someone here is needing to reevaluate a lot of things in the context of reincorporating a sense of balance, peace of mind, stillness, meditation into their lives. Does that make any sense? I hope so. If so, the message is for you, but that's what I'm seeing. Heavy water sign energy, heavy emphasis here on intuition, emotions, inner feelings, feminine energy. Divine feminine, inner feminine, things of the sort. Emphasis here also on the number 5. That may be significant. I'm hearing 5 days. So some of you may have to take a break for 5 days. Maybe you're not speaking to this person for 5 days. There's something significant about 5 days. I'm really getting that 5 days. I'm getting Saturday feels significant. So maybe the 5 days are like Monday through Friday. And then Saturday is when you get confirmation of something. Saturday is when you have your self-care day, something of the sort. I've mentioned self-care, so I'm going to pull some self-care messages. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It's really been a minute since I've done any readings. I'm starting to get back into it. I have been like super busy these past few months, but I love you guys always, and I will always come back to this platform. I will always come back to this work that I do. Okay, so the first self-care message is take a walk, spend time in nature, unwind. We got massage. A lot of you are sensual people. A lot of you have Taurus placements, but regardless, okay, have a massage. Book that massage. Maybe provide a massage for a loved one, ask someone for a massage. There's just something here about reconnecting with your body, okay? Putting our minds at rest, reconnecting with our bodies, feeling grounded, okay? So you can also massage yourself, right? You guys have your essential oils. You guys have your go-to oils. You guys know how to pamper yourselves. So let's do that. Let's start there. We have make a vision board. This is especially true, I feel like, as it pertains to your love life, but also your entire life. You don't have to do a specific vision board per se, but there's something here about being more intentional about the life that you want to live. Because we're starting something new very soon, something potentially stable, okay? So we want to make sure that we're going into this with, you know, a clear mind. We want to be sane, we want to be our best selves, and the way to do that is by being intentional. So the vision board here is a great way for us to start thinking about what we desire and how we wish to feel, how we wish to show up for ourselves, for the life we live, and for others, okay? Let's pull one more card. We have connect with the earth. Yeah, emphasis here on earth sign energy. So you may have earth placements, or you're about to meet one, you're about to deal with one, and this person is going to slow things down in a way that maybe you're not used to. And maybe that's good for you. Okay, that's all I have for you, Aries. I wish you all the best. If you'd like a personal reading, check out the link below. You can also email me. If my website isn't up yet, please do email me. I'm happy to provide my services via email if you can't book directly using the link below. And I love you. Bye.